Name, rank, and serial number, position on the boat today, and how you thought it went.
Mikey Radziowski did the bow today. It was eye-opening in several different ways. I was expecting the systems to be a little bit more difficult, but the boat's really simple. I mean, once you kind of look at it, there's not a lot of different systems, not a lot of different lines. But that being said, it's probably simple because it's a lot of freaking work. I mean, everything's very, very loaded, and there's a lot of line to grind in, and doing the bow, I'm kind of grinding on everything, and because there's not really much bow work to do. But yeah, it was by far the coolest thing I've ever done. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. That was the coolest sailing experience I've had in my life. So I'm Evan Shosted. I was on wing trim today. That was really fun. It was the first time I ever touched a wing. You know, it was really cool. It's just completely different than a soft sail, but completely counterintuitive. But Ian and I got it down with the boat speed and kind of our angles and everything. So it's also cool because you're not just trimming the wing the whole time. You're running around, you're fertling the gennaker, you're grinding on the runners. It's a really cool, fun position to be on.
Was there much downtime while you guys were sailing?
No, zero.
No way.
No breaks.
You're hiking or you're sailing.
My name's Tommy Pastolka. Did runners today, and it was definitely a great experience. One of the things that was pretty apparent to me is how the jobs are going to blend a little bit. It's not exactly cut and dry. So that's one thing we'll talk about tonight, and then work on, hopefully improve tomorrow. It was certainly a lot of work, and it definitely doesn't stop. So that's one thing to keep in mind as well as far as training goes for it. But overall, I think it went really well. The guys on the boat that came out with us from Oracle were super helpful, cool-headed, calm, cool, and collected, and did a great job instructing us when we made mistakes.
And who was with you on the boats today?
We had Darren and Kyle.
Darren Boondock and Kyle, I don't know Kyle's last name.
Kyle. Yeah.
Kyle.
Okay.
But he was great. I mean,
Moving around the boat, came forward, came to leeward.
He was everywhere on the boat, and he definitely simplified all our maneuvers. I mean, we came into this kind of watching a lot of video and had a guess of what each of us would be doing. And I think, I mean, it definitely helped, but Kyle made it really, really simple. I mean, it's just as far as the maneuvers go. And he was really, really helpful.
Totally.
It was awesome.
Okay, and you were on the yellow 18-footer during the Espresso 18 Nationals here last year, and the guy that was driving stuffed that bow a couple times and made you guys go ass over tea kettle. Did you have that fear today with Ian at the helm?
Well, I mean, I drove the whole 18 regatta, and so I have full confidence in Ian because we didn't go ass over tea kettle today, and I never really felt.
Didn't even come close.
We didn't even really come close, and I think Ian did a great job driving today.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Any big surprises today as far as the way the boat handled that you weren't expecting?
I think it's just, I mean, the wing just makes it easy. I mean, it seems like in any of the kind of conditions we were in today, which is 10 knots of wind, and we're doing 15 upwind, but a soft sail would have been just really, really hard to handle, and the wing is easy. It's just simple. Okay. 3 lines to pull.
Okay. We've got a new visitor here. His name is Ian. Ian, what did you do today, and how was the ride?
I was driving today, and it was awesome. I'm pretty stoked. I think I just kind of jumped in towards the end of what Evan was saying, but yeah, I was actually surprised how much easier it was than I was expecting. Just the loads didn't seem all that bad. I mean, I'm sure if it's breezier and we had the bigger code 0 app and stuff, I'm sure, yeah, it's going to be a lot more, but it seemed manageable.
You weren't grinding.
Yeah. But you guys seem to handle it fine, and I mean, I don't know. It's totally possible. It's not something that's.
Yeah.
I think overall it was a great first day. We understand we have a long ways to go to get to kind of a racing standard, but I think for a first day we had a great start and made some small improvements, and then tomorrow, for me at least today, it served as a way to get comfortable on the boat, a little more confident. So I think tomorrow we'll come in and make even more improvements.
Yeah, and it's a full course tomorrow. Pretty much a race, huh?
I think that was the first ever all youth team just sailing on an AC-45.
Yeah, you were.
Run the boat. So,
You guys,
yeah, I mean,
you guys popped the cherry. Evan said.
live action.
What else was I going to say? It was just an hour and a half today, and
Felt a bit longer.
Yeah, it sure did.
So, how do you feel about your condition now? What will you do to improve on that?
I mean,
Physical-wise?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
stronger.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's brute strength. I mean, yeah, I think we can all work on that for sure. I think it's more
Endurance.
cardio and endurance, stamina, all that. I mean, I think
The weight print.
it wasn't that no one was strong enough. It's just that, I mean, I don't know, that last 40 minutes we're out sailing. I lost count of how many jives and tags we did, but it was as soon as we're jibed and clear, we jibed back. As soon as we're clear for tag, and I mean, we did that on purpose to wear ourselves out and know like how far we could go, and we found our limit as of today, and now we have sort of a baseline of what to improve on. So.
Yeah. So talking to the guys on the boat, they said by next Tuesday night, not tomorrow night, next Tuesday night, they'll have 2 teams selected. You guys were aware of that?
Nope.
No.
We knew about the 2 teams. We didn't know the time frame.
I was
Yeah.
told by December 1st, like a week ago, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, they'll know it. I'm not sure that they'll tell you.
I'm sure they're going to decide as soon. I mean, they're probably all making judgments in their head.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. So how are you guys feeling about your positioning at this point in time?
Just
Comfortable.
Yeah.
sailing positions or
No. I mean position for qualifying this round.
Um,
Feeling good?
Well, we haven't seen all the teams, and I think one thing that we talked about that's important is it's not gonna be a sure thing ever. So we just want to keep competing, keep improving, work as hard as we can, and then if it happens, we'll keep working hard. But that's kind of the main thing, is just never make it a sure thing.
Okay.
So I mean, we competed today against great sailors. There's a lot of other people, I'm sure, that are coming out last weekend and in the coming weeks.
well, no, we were the first 2.
No, we were the first. I thought that. Oh, right, that's what we said.
We
Yeah.
just put it
Well,
together.
Regardless, there's a lot of good sailors around, a lot of really talented kids coming out to sail. So, we're stacked up against them, and we can't let our guards down. So I think we'll just keep competing, keep improving.
Okay.
I think we have some good chances though, because we are fighting for 2 slots. I mean, so hopefully something works out.
Yeah. No, we're confident, but not.
Not cocky.
Yeah, we're confident, but not.
Okay. Anything else you want to add about the day or the
hell is Maddie?
next 24 hours?
Sail
Is that
off.
him coming in that group?
No.
Well, I don't know, maybe some communication or.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't feel too bad. I think I could have.
Pretty good overall.
Our communication was great.
Yeah, that never felt like an issue. I'm sure I could have spoke up a little louder at certain times, and that's just something I'm.
You're gonna use the new
Yeah,
color.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I was just a bit I was pretty focused on just driving the boat, just trying to keep everything smooth,
Yeah.
balancing that with the wing trim, and then also, I mean, it shows you how much Jimmy and those guys do. I mean, you're driving, you're trimming the wing, and you're kind of managing the boat, making decisions about where you're going. It's not a TV52 where you in the back of the boat. You got guys. All you're doing is driving. You got guys telling you what to do or what your numbers are and stuff. There's a lot going on. I mean, all of us are doing everything. I mean, Evan's the wing trimmer, but he's also, during maneuvers, he's going up forward. He's doing that kind of stuff. I mean, everyone, the positions are so overlapping that everyone's got to be good at everything, and it's just so much multitasking, and you got to be able to keep your head out of the boat at the same time while making sure everything inside's running.
Yeah. How did you come to a consensus on who's doing what on the boat?
We made a list of our strengths and weaknesses.
We can say there.
Oh, wanking?
We had a competition.
And we definitely all sat down and had a fairly long conversation about what we think. I mean, just us personally, where we think we're best in the boat, and then just what everybody, what everybody else thinks where people should be, and we kind of came to the consensus. And this isn't
It's not permanent at all.
it may be permanent, it may not be. I mean, we're all pretty much willing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
to move around if
we made sort of first, second, and third sort of positions that we all saw ourselves in, and then sort of overlap that. And
But you're going to stay in that position through this particular event.
That's the plan.
Yeah, through tomorrow.
And then we'll sort of,
Sit
through it
down
again.
and debrief and think about.
I mean, but making a decision, we have to sort of, we have to come in here confident with, what we think is best, given what we know, and stick to that. And then,
Yeah. Let's introduce Matt. And Matt, what were you doing on the boat today?
I was doing trimming today up on the jib and the Jenniker downwind,
Okay.
dropping the boards and the jibes, easing a lot of stuff off, but
Okay.
it's
So
all good.
how did the program go for you today?
It was good, super exciting. You just got to take it one step at a time, and I mean, well, for me and probably for the rest of the team, it's it's just an experience that you have to take with and run with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all here, to try out for the spot, but we're also here for the experience and having fun.
And you're new to the team. How excited is it to get invited to join up with these guys?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, not every day you get asked to go sail at AC 45. It's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Any thoughts currently with you guys on stuff that you could do better tomorrow that you were maybe felt a little uncomfortable with today?
Goo.
yeah.
Water. Maybe sneak
I mean,
a
that
bottle
was
of water.
an hour and a half of
Oh, Goo, you're talking about the energy supplement.
goo and agua, maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, it was an hour and a half of straight just maneuvers, and so, obviously there's no real break time. And I think these guys are getting a bit mad at me, or just weren't appreciating me as much.
No, that was great.
No, it's just like, I think even Mark was saying, maybe give these guys a breather. I'm like,
Got an old man over there.
yeah, old man Ivy. But I think, in the end, whether it killed us or not, it was still good to do.
Yeah.
Just finding that limit.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about all the questions I have, unless anybody has any other.
Yeah.
Okay, good.